Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to concentrate on fall. And this is going to be a red heart pattern, LW5494, an easy pattern using a standard 4-weight yarn. And you can use any size hook, of course. I will be using a 5.5. The pattern calls for a 5.0 hook or an H hook. Use whatever you'd like. And this is the fall leafy banner pattern. I will be teaching you how to do the leaf itself with options of making it into a banner. So just grab your hook, grab your yarn, and pull up this pattern, and we will be on our way to learning how to do a fall leaf. Okay, so let's get started on making our fall leaf. And of course, this is a pattern from Red Heart. It is described in the pattern as a fall leafy banner. Now I'm not putting together the banner, I am just going to teach you how to make the leaves themselves, and then the banner instructions of course are down below, and that will just teach you how to just put them in a stream with some beads. So we are just going to learn how to do the what it looks like a maple leaf. So I'm just going to use a standard 4-weight yarn, and I'm just going to use orange, and I'm going to use a 5.5 millimeter hook. So what you just need to do is we're going to use an adjustable ring or a magic loop. So you want to just go ahead and start with that. Pull that through. And there are just going to be 3 rounds to making this simple leaf. Okay, so what we'll do first is we're going to chain up 1. Alright, and then what you want to do is work 11 single crochet into this ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, go ahead and pull that tail. You want to make sure that you close that hole up there real good. And what you want to do is join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet, not that chain 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So go right into that first stitch. Okay, so that's the simple way to go with round 1. It's very simple. Now for round 2, you're going to chain 2, and this will count as a double crochet in the first round here. Okay, so now what you want to do is work 2 double crochet in each stitch around. So put another double crochet right into that same stitch that you're currently in, and basically you're going to work around increasing in each stitch. So put a double crochet or 2 double crochet, into each stitch around. So if we had 11 stitches starting, you're going to increase in each stitch here. That's going to give you 22 double crochet at the end of this round. And I don't know how your weather is, but our weather here in Iowa is absolutely fallish. Very crispy and chilly outdoors, and just perfect inspiration for fall patterns now. So it's just that time of year that makes you all warm and cozy. Hello, Charlie. And of course Charlie wants to make his appearance, as he always seems to want to do when I'm working patterns. You want to say hello, Charlie? You want to say hello? Say hi to everybody. You say hello to everybody? Well, I'm just working these couple stitches since he likes to be in videos. Oh my goodness, that was the Grand Canyon in that mouth. So we're just working our 2 stitches in each around here. You saying hello? Alright, so Mama's got to zoom back down now, buddy. Okay, so now You want to count, make sure you have 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, so now you just want to join right into the top of that chain 2. All right, so now round 3, what you want to do is skip the same stitch that you just joined in, okay? And now you'll make a petal, which is going to be identified in the special stitch section of the pattern. So basically what you want to do to make that petal is you're going to do 2 double crochet, 2 triple crochet, and then you'll do a chain 3, and then you'll slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, and then you'll do 2 triples and 2 doubles. So we'll work that together. So basically you're going to do a in this next stitch right here, you're going to start that petal. So we're going to go do our 2 doubles, so 1 and 2. Come down just a little bit so you can see. Okay, so we did our 2 doubles. Now you want to do 2 triples, all in the same stitch. So here's our first triple. Here's our second triple. All right, now we're going to do our chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now go back down this same chain 3 and you want to slip stitch into that 3rd stitch. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so basically you did a picot stitch. So you worked into that stitch. Now you're going to do the reverse of what we just did here. Going back into that same stitch right here on your ring. You're going to do 2 triples. So here's 1. And then here's 2. Now we're going to do 2 doubles into the same stitch. So 1 and 2. So there's a lot of action going on into that 1 stitch. Alright, so that is your special stitch, which is your petal. And now what you're going to do is we're going to skip this next stitch. Then you want to slip stitch into the next stitch, skip the next stitch, and then you will work a petal into the next stitch. So you'll do 2 doubles. This is our second petal, so 1 and 2. Now you'll do 2 triples, 1 and 2. Now we'll do that chain 3, and if you're not quite sure how to do your triples, if you're not as advanced at that point, you can go to my stitches and stitch patterns playlist on the left and go through those patterns, and you can find that video there. Alright, so go back down into that 3rd stitch, work that slip stitch, and now you're going to work 2 triples back into that stitch. So there's 1, there's 2, and now 2 doubles back into that same stitch. So 1 and 2. Okay, now you're going to skip the next stitch, slip into the next stitch, skip the next stitch, and now you'll be working your 3rd petal in the next stitch. So 2 doubles, 2 triples, 3 chains, and then slip stitch into that bottom chain there, and now 2 triples, and 2 doubles. Alright, now once again you'll skip this next stitch, slip stitch into the next one, and skip the next stitch, and then you'll be working on your 4th petal. So 2 doubles, 2 triples, 3 chains, and then work that slip stitch into that 3rd chain there at the bottom of that stitch. And now we're going to work our 2 triples, and 2 doubles. And this is very simple leaf to make. Skip the next stitch, slip in the next, and skip the next. And now we are going to do our last petal, so let's do our 2 doubles, 2 triples, chain 3, and then slip stitch in the 3rd stitch there, 2 triples, and 2 doubles. Alright, so once we've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to skip the next stitch, you're going to slip stitch into the next 2, okay, and then basically what you want to do from here is you're going to chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now what you want to do is slip stitch in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in each stitch remaining. And this is going to be, of course, the stem. And if you're not wanting to make this into the banner, you can start your slip stitching in the 2nd from the hook. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to then slip stitch into the last stitch on the row. Okay, and that is pretty much the basic, I'm going to call it, it doesn't say that's what it's called in the actual pattern, but it's the maple leaf shape. And the reason that they started slip stitching in the 4th one is so that it can be, so that the rope can go through the tip of it when you're making the banner. So if you don't want to make it into a banner, you don't have to start in the 4th one, but if you want it in the banner, that's how it's going to loop through there. So again, this is your standard leaf. If you want it larger or smaller, of course, always start with downsizing or upsizing your hook and your yarn. And these leaves are beautiful, really, really beautiful, with a color changing yarn that changes pretty rapidly in fall colors. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful leaf to work with. So again, the pattern number is LW5494, an easy pattern. And hope you guys enjoyed this pattern and have fun with it for the fall. And until next time, happy hooking!